In this video, I'm going to be talking about using your environment to help you. Now, this is a really important area, I feel, and can make such a difference to our lives, because why are we as a nation struggling so much at the moment in general with our health and our well-being? Is it because genes have changed? Is it because hi there? Is it because our willpower is lacking? Is it because just in general motivation has gone? Or is it because actually our environment is very, very different? If you look over the last 50 years and look at the kind of foods we eat, then now we're surrounded by fast foods, by takeaways, by colourful packaged foods all over the supermarket shelves, and ultra processed foods in our freezer cabinets, in the fridges, in the supermarkets, on the shelves. And also there's public transport, there's lots more cars, there's remote controls. Things have really changed. Our environment has really changed, which makes it more of a battle that we're in. And this is our time, this is our season, and this is just the culture and the environment we're in. But just as our environment can be unhelpful, doesn't it make sense then that our environment could also really help us? And we can be in charge of certain elements of our environment and our surroundings. So that might be in your home. That might mean at your workplace, which right now could be the same thing. So that could be in your workspace. It could be your exercise environment. It could be your car environment. It could be the environment of people and places that you go. So it can be really helpful to think about how we can change our environment to help us. So imagine the scenario: you're stressed, you've had a really busy day, you put the kids to bed, you come downstairs, you walk into lounge, you turn on the television, and you end up staying up way later than really you would like, kind of just mindlessly watching telly, scrolling on your phone, etc. There's nothing wrong with any of those things if that's an active decision and a thing that you want to do. But if it's something that isn't helping your health and well-being and it makes you stay up late, then what could have changed that? Perhaps you could have walked into a different room when you came down the stairs. Perhaps instead of there just being the remote control in the lounge, there might be some crafting that you're doing, some knitting, some colouring, some things that need mending, some cards that need writing, a magazine. So it's worth thinking about the room that you walk into often, because just by changing the room you walk into first, or the chair that you sit on, could change some of your habits and actions. And what about exercise? Do you make your environment helpful for you to take some exercise? Do you get your clothes ready the night before? Do you have clothes that actually make you feel good and that you want to exercise? Or are you wearing crumpled, creased, tight or too baggy clothing that doesn't actually make you feel that great? So how could you make your exercise environment more helpful? Could you listen to some more upbeat music? Could you join in with others online or in person? Could you listen to a podcast as you go walking? Could you walk somewhere new and different so that actually that's part of the experience for you, is exploring somewhere new? So what could you do with your exercise environment? What could you do with your kitchen environment? Do you walk into the kitchen and the first thing that you see is some biscuits or some packets of crisps or something left out on the side? Could you have things that are more visible, that are healthier? So bowls of fruit. When you open the fridge, could you have some peppers, some carrots, some cucumbers at eye level? So when you just find yourself in the fridge and you're not quite sure why, is it the case that you could have something healthy to reach, and actually that will hit the spot because you just wanted to grab something? And similarly with your cupboard space, How have you arranged your cupboards? Is it really easy to get to those quick grab processed foods, or are they slightly more hidden round the back, and other things like nuts and seeds and dried fruit in easier reach? So there's lots of things we can do with our food environment, with our kitchen environment, exercise environment, and changing the rooms that we walk into. But there's also the things that we surround ourselves with in terms of what we take in. So the things that we read, the things that we watch, are they fueling our desire to look after ourselves and our well-being, or are they actually bringing us down or putting us in a different place? And the people that we surround ourselves with, are they people on the same journey, going in the same direction? Do you have a coach? Do you have a personal trainer? Do you have an accountability partner? Do you have a friend who's spurring you on? Are you part of one of our groups? You're in Motivation Fish, most likely. If you're watching this later on our blog, then come over. Join us in Motivation Fish on Facebook, because we're a supportive community and we're all trying to look after ourselves better and balance our body, spirit, and soul health. So who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you being accountable to? And is there someone ahead of you who's walked the same path that you are following? Because that can be really, really helpful. And what things are you watching? What groups are you part of online? So have a think. Although our environment can make it a bit of a battle to be healthy and balanced, it can also be really, really helpful. What quick wins, what quick changes can you make to make your environment more helpful, to drive you forward to be a more healthy, whole and free version of you? I would love to hear some ideas, so please type something that you could do to change your environment. I would love to know. Take care. Come and join us on Motivation Fish if you're not already part of our Facebook group, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.